being with him for so many years, it's amazing to see a kid from a man to a grown man.
As they were going to announce this fight initially, DV allegations dropped. Tank was arrested, and it was once again put in doubt.
Before the fight was canceled on Monday after a civil lawsuit filed by ex-girlfriend Courtney Rozelle accused Davis of battery and aggravated battery.
Calvin Ford breaks down in tears on Live after hearing about Gervonta Davis's arrest. He reflects on their long journey together from the streets to championship glory, saying he watched Tank grow into a man. Ford's voice trembles as he admits the pain of seeing it all fall apart. The emotions overwhelm him as he realizes their once unstoppable path has now reached a heartbreaking end.
The journey is crazy. That's why I said that. You can't write this, man. You cannot write this. My experience being gone and all the stuff that I went through prepared me for where I'm at today. You know, and Tank is older. He had the lessons, getting his lessons of what he got to do, take us the rest of the way. And this is his take us the rest of the way.
Gervonta Davis has repeatedly been involved in controversies throughout his career. Earlier this year, he faced allegations from the mother of his children, claiming mistreatment, though the case was later dropped. Soon after, another woman filed a separate lawsuit against him, adding to the public scrutiny and controversy surrounding the fighter. Even though the first case was dismissed, these consecutive legal issues have impacted his reputation and attracted widespread attention. Observers have highlighted that personal issues often extend beyond private life, especially for high-profile athletes like Gervonta Davis. Even exceptional success in the ring does not provide immunity from public scrutiny, criticism, or legal complications. Incidents involving legal or personal controversies can quickly dominate media attention, affecting reputation and career opportunities alike. Fans, analysts, and the boxing community frequently judge fighters not just on performance, but also on their personal conduct, making every action subject to examination. For Davis, this demonstrates that achievements alone cannot shield an athlete from the consequences of public and legal exposure, underscoring the challenges of maintaining both personal and professional integrity.
Rematch never happened. The Paul camps still thought Tank is a big enough name regardless of his previous result to go ahead with this bout. But just as they were going to announce this fight initially, DV allegations dropped. Tank was arrested, and it was once again put in doubt. Then the charges were dropped. A week later, they announced the event. So that kind of brings us to today. This event hasn't been smooth sailing so far, and is almost destined that there would end up being a few more bumps in the road before we actually saw the two facing off. And about as big of a bump as you could really get has now hit the promotion. A civil suit has been filed against Tank, in which his ex-girlfriend accuses him of aggravated battery, false imprisonment, kidnapping, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. While it was also reported by ESPN that a report has been filed additionally with the Miami Gardens Police Department last Tuesday. However, as I'm recording this, there is yet to be any criminal charges. Now, these alleged incidents happened last month, which was after the announcement of the fight. You would think if you're Tank on the verge of the biggest payday he's ever gotten, he would be doing anything to stay out of trouble, yet he continues to find himself in negative situations again and again. But in saying all of this, everything at the moment is very much alleged, and I'm not really here to talk about the validity of these claims. What I am here to talk about though is the impact this might have on the boxing event in a couple weeks time. Now, Tank vs Paul, love or hate the idea of it, was definitely one of the most viewed fights of the year. Although there are rumours of there being poor ticket sales, the at-home audience